Okay guys, before we get in this video, I'll start with disclaimer. Disclaimer, I know that Tyler Golden Yoshi has already disowned the video. So yeah, before I begin, I know he already disowned it. But then again, the reason why I'm making a comment on this video is because nobody made a comment on this. Nobody actually made a comment on this video. Last time I checked. So anyway guys, cue the intro.
Disclaimer. This video is meant to give criticism to the target of this video, as well as entertain an audience. Any jokes I make in this video are nothing more than that. Please do not spam hate comments and or dislikes on the target.
Totally! I'm totally not gonna get any... Don't, by the way people, don't put any hatred in my comments, and my target that I'm commenting on. Nope, don't you dare do that! Cause this is Grandma says so.
Why are you essentially feeding the problem by trying to become a girl? Well, whatever. At least you know it's a mental illness.
I've never felt this offended before. Like, I'm not even offended that you said it, more offended that you believe this to be a legitimate point. So, why do I contribute to a problem by having gender dysphoria, which I consider to be a mental illness? Are you aware of what you're arguing here, sir? You're asking why one would choose to have a mental illness. Hey, schizophrenics, why have schizophrenia when you know it's absolute hell? Hey, people with PTSD, you are aware it's an issue, so how about we get over it? Hey, manic depressives, don't contribute to the problem, just kill yourselves!
Many of the things you just listed can't be controlled, but from my research, gender dysphoria is something that can be somewhat controlled.
Source, please, because I think you're full of shit.
That's not calling her a piece of shit, dude. Really nice job, really nice. Also, why does she need to have a source? For what? No, really, for what? What does she need? What does she need any sources for? What does she need any examples for?
Quotes for you, in case you're wondering. Symptoms of GID in children may include any of the following: disgust at their own genitalia, social isolation from their peers, anxiety, loneliness, and depression. And for adults with GID are at increased risk for stress, isolation, anxiety, depression, poor self-esteem, and suicide. Now, while these may all sound really bad at face value, and I get it, some people do genuinely face some of these things, do remember that these are all only possible symptoms.
No, idiot. The quotes you showed did not support your point at all, moron.
Only thing he made was that kind of point that you just made right there. And you called him a moron. Wow. How mature. But seriously, if you're gonna make a commentary, next time please don't insult people in your commentaries, because Mr. Joker a complete dick. If you do that, next time, thank you.
Like in those commercials you see for medicines, which list just about every single side effect known to man, just in case you happen to experience one. From what I can tell, the main driver of gender dysphoria is the first one, disgust at their own genitalia. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I see the others as things that can happen to anybody else, whether they have gender dysphoria or otherwise.
Holy shit! How do you say that, then edit a video where you say that, and leave it in?
Because
And another thing, you're commentating on Dove Dude, first off. I actually saw Dude Tones' original... I saw Dude Tones' point right there. Yeah, I saw Dude Tones' point right there. You couldn't just commentate on the original video. You couldn't just, I don't know, find the original video? Are you that lazy to find the original video? Honestly, every time Dude Tones makes a commentary, she always puts the original video in the freaking description.
I wasn't trying to compare controllable and uncontrollable mental diseases. Look, here's a simplified version. Some people get mad or upset at certain situations and simply cannot control an emotional outburst if something is wrong, like some people with Asperger's or autism. However, a majority of the population can control themselves when they get angry or upset. In this case, while yes you do indeed have gender dysphoria, it's not like you can't control yourself from realizing your circumstances and choosing to accept things the way they are.
You have not even once proved that gender dysphoria is controllable, you fucking moron!
Yeah, I know why the main reason why I made this commentary. You were just gonna call him a moron throughout the whole entire video as a point.
Have you ever thought about what you have been saying?
Did it not once occur to you that maybe people don't actually have a choice in the matter over whether or not they have something considered a mental illness?
Again, controllable versus uncontrollable.
Moron.
Even if people with gender dysphoria can't choose to have this certain disgust or not, which I'm pretty sure most or all can't, that doesn't mean you have to act on it.
Hormonal therapy and gender reassignment therapy are there so that transgender people can feel comfortable in their own skin. Fucking hell.
Excuse me, Sonny, but can you make the text a bit bigger? Cause I cannot see that text at all. Like, the text is like barely there, honestly. It's so small to the point I can't even see it.
It would be really great if guys could stay guys and girls could stay girls. But I can only hope, I suppose.
So you don't want trans people to be happy? Why? Isn't that a little bigoted?
Oh boy. And here we get into the "you just don't want people to be happy" argument. So Crowder, take it away.
But the language we use, and we're going to get something really important here because he abandoned his wife and kids, the culture of me, and that's what the LGBTQ AI and Asylum F transgender movement is about, the social justice warrior movement. It's about me and my personal happiness. Assigned at birth, like a doctor, took the baby out of the womb, looked at it, said, oh, there's a penis. What do we choose to assign this? I don't know. Let's oppress him with male. That'll be good. That'll screw her up. Here's the problem, right? If you say this is hateful. This is clearly somebody who's mentally disturbed. This is somebody who is mentally unhealthy. And unless you accommodate their delusion, Ben Shapiro's talked about this, it is a delusion. You're considered hateful.
My brain is head desking against my skull.
I mean,
Yeah, that means he's gonna use the overused facepalm joke, facepalm thing like that. That's great and all, but nobody cares.
it would be nice if people didn't have to go through dysphoria, and maybe that's what you meant.
Well, yes and no.
So you're saying that trans people should just be happy with being uncomfortable in their own skin?
The only thing he said was yes and no, and that's it.
But the way that you worded this sounds like a plea from a Christian who doesn't understand the modern world.
Oh, I understand it.
No, you do not. I have reason to believe that you went out of your way to not understand it.
Wow, we start the video with a no you argument. Great job! Great job! You deserve a cookie!
So, now it's my turn for my final thoughts. If this were an A for effort type of world we lived in, I would say you did a very good job. You attempted to explain your points, and some of them you even tried backing up. Sadly, with some of the claims you made not having any evidence to back them up.
Look in the mirror, you fuckwit.
Wow, nice job calling me a fuckwit. Really nice job, really. I think I think that the main reason why I made a comment in this video, once again, this last time I'm gonna be saying this, is you're just gonna insult the person just because you're insulting him. Yeah.
Well, that's about it for now. Thank you all for watching, and take care.
Screw final thoughts. I need a fucking drink.
The video was finally over. Thank God. This video was just awful. And I mean awful. The only thing you did was insult the guy you commentating on. Which is a big no-no in the commentary community. And that's all you made the video for. Just to insult him. And honestly, you shouldn't really insult the person you're commentating on. That's just stupid you to do that. Instead of booking points, you just did just that. And next time, if you're gonna make a commentary, try to do not try to insult people while you're doing the commentary, because, like I said earlier, it'll make you just like a complete dick if you do that anyways. So, yeah, that's my final thoughts to the video, and that's it, guys. This is awesomefan 1997 signing out. Peace.